deep colour with me into the paler bit. So she'll have, when that dries, it'll be lighter, a lot lighter around there. That's the shadow underneath, so giving her a bit of that. I will do in shortly her belt pink, but you get the effect. That's I think good. It might need a little bit of touch up on that blue when it's dry, but anyway, that will give you the pretty well the effect that I'm aiming for. Now on this one, what I've done is I've used warm grey 1, 3 and 5 to dot round to create that shadow effect. That makes the image really stand up very clearly and pop, makes it 3D. I've also used various different greens to do the grass area at the base. Again, if you want me to show you how to do that, I will do, but primarily I'm here to show this blue shading. I don't know how clearly you can see it on this camera, but there you go. So the next thing I do with this image is I will put it through the Cuttlebug with a square shape, and in true Blue to Peter fashion, here's one I've made earlier. That's the Cuttlebug A plate. I have cut, as you can see, and I have embossed as well, so it's at the moment is just as it's come out of the Cuttlebug on the A plate. So what I would do is I will take a spare piece of card or paper or whatever you like, take this off the C plate, put that to one side, turn the image upside down. It doesn't matter if it comes out of the square, but as long as you can put it back in exactly as it was. So you're holding it down like that. In fact, I'll turn it round so she's right way up, and then we can see what we're doing properly. Okay, hope you can see what I'm doing. I then take a makeup sponge like that. Got a load of makeup sponges from Superdrug, but other chemists are available. And then I use it's a shadow ink. It's made by Ranger and it's called Seashells. This is Cloudy Blue. It is made by Ranger, but I don't know that it's available anymore. This is what I use. It's similar to an Adirondack. Maybe Adirondack Lights is probably equal to it. But you can actually use Versa Magic. You can use it, as long as you can get pale shades, you can use anything like that. But at the moment I use this, the Seashells, because I like the effect that it gives. I fold the makeup sponge into just sort of a little squodge, whatever you like to call it. This is going to be difficult for you to see. I dab it onto the seashells. I dab it onto the paper. So there's the ink, which I'm dabbing it onto. Dabbing it onto the paper to take the excess off, and then while holding the Cuttlebug, the Nesty frame, I dab onto the ink, dab onto the paper, and dab onto the image, and I put it where I think it will be darker. I dab, I rub a little bit, but basically it's as long as you make sure you have most of the fresh ink, sort of say, dabbed on the outside, dabbed on waste paper, and then so what you're putting on here isn't deep, it's just quite a pale shade. So dab onto the outside. I tend to do a little bit darker in the corners, but it actually gives the image a bit of an aura if you leave the light bit all around the image. There you go. So dabbing onto the card, onto the spare card, dab onto the image. So it's dab, 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 dab. You can rub if you think you've got a sort of deeper bit where it shouldn't be, or whatever. You can rub and it doesn't cause a problem. I hope you can see the effect that it creates. Now I think she's a little bit too white there, sort of in that bit, so I'll just put a little bit of, there, I'll dab onto the, and then there you go. Yeah, I think that's quite good. Maybe a little bit extra there. And even a little bit underneath the grass, it doesn't matter really. Sorry, I'm moving away from the camera. A little bit under the grass. And there you go. There's the bangles that make all the noise, I'm sorry. Right. Maybe a little touch more in there. It's just a case of as you like it. It's all, it's in your eye, isn't it, really, what you like to do. But there you go. Anyway, so close that ink pad, put it away, be tidy, as I'm not generally. Lift up the image with the nesty, and then as you take the nesty away from it, you're left with a nice white frame around. I think used a pink outside frame, a cut frame. If you look on my blog at the card that I've done with Daisy, I think it's 1 or 2 cards ago, you'll see the finished card. But I think a lot of you will know what I'm talking about when I've done this. I should have actually had the card with me, but I'm sorry, I'm not that organised. Right, girls, hope you liked that, and if that can answer any questions, or actually it's better, you can see it better with that behind, can't you? Please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. Look at my blog, there's an email button there, you can always email me and let me know. My blog is www.cardsbychristine.co.uk. Hope you enjoyed it, and sorry for if it's gone on a little bit long. Please feel free to get in touch with me and or follow my blog, and I'll try and do more videos in the future if this one goes down well. If it doesn't, you'll probably not hear from me again. Bye bye for now. Bye.